So this is my fridge.
Hi.
As you see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 different kinds of mustard here.
It's wine for my sophisticated roommates and sparkly sweet wine for me.
I'm sorry. It's the weekend.
The light's not working right now, so it's a bit dark.
You could see everything's fine.
Most of my fridge is filled up with condiments.
This is my fridge.
One interesting way to get to know a person or a culture is to peek inside their refrigerator. The foods that they eat and keep tell a story.
I think 3 olives left in this jar. I love these ones with almonds inside.
We got here a bunch of avocados and some leftover food.
I hyperventilate when I'm getting close to being out of jam.
And I thought, we have a community that spans continents, so what better way to get to know one another than to give each other a tour of our fridges.
The big reveal. Ta-da!
Here's the fridge.
But we can start with some of the basics, like what are some items that you always keep in stock? Did you all know that I have a new show on PBS Food? It's about 2 people swapping recipes from their culture to learn a little bit more about one another. I'm a part of it. We had a whole lot of fun using a lot of you subscribers.
I painted my nails yesterday so that it would match the eggplant.
I wore earrings to match the eggplant. I hope that you check it out. The link is in the description.
My name is Arvi and I'm from India, but I currently reside in the UAE. So the main thing that we mostly run out of are eggs.
My name is Amanda and I live in New York City. Welcome to my fridge.
The craziest thing about my fridge is that I have no real food. Most of my fridge is filled up with condiments.
I literally have 24 different bottles of hot sauce open right now. My favorite is Frank's Original Red Hot. And just so I never run out, I don't just have 1 bottle of hot sauce. I have 2. Something else I always have in my fridge are pickles. I have pickles in a pouch, I have pickles in a jar, and I have homemade pickles. And I have this jar of pickled long hots that my aunt makes.
Hi, my name is Catherine from Florida, and I want to give you a tour on my fridge. Okay, let's start with the refrigerator.
What are 3 things that we always have in our refrigerator?
Strawberries, blueberries, and tomatoes.
What is a country or a culture that you would like to see the fridge of?
Mexico.
Okay.
Hi everyone, my name is Lucia and I currently live in Mexico City and this is my fridge. So things that I always have in my fridge and I can never miss is homemade salsa. So I have both green and I also have red salsa. I spilled some. The other thing is I have all kinds of tortillas. You know, there's white and there's yellow, there's corn and there's wheat. Another thing I always have in my fridge is my favorite beer. Yeah, there we are. I always have Modelos.
Hi Beryl, my name is Shannon. I currently and for the past few years have lived in Morgantown, West Virginia in the Appalachian region.
This is my fridge. So it was my birthday recently and I made a double layer cake using only zucchini bread and some buttercream frosting that was made from scratch.
I'd really love to see a fridge tour from somebody in Eastern Europe.
Hello Beryl and hello everyone. My name is Jagoda, originally hailing from the charming town of Sanok, Poland. And here's my fridge. And the 3 items that I always have in my fridge is lao gan ma. It's a Chinese chili oil because I love spicy food. The other ones are high protein cottage cheese, eggs. I love eggs because I can add it to everything. And that's curd. I would love to see a fridge from someone from South Africa.
My name is Lida van Heerden. I am from South Africa and we are going to do a fridge tour of my fridge today. I've got chorizo. Oh, this is from my friend sent this to me from Portugal. It's proper Portuguese chorizo. I have some cheddar, some gnocchi that's for dinner tonight along with my mince.
Hello everyone, my name is Anya. I'm from Germany and I live by myself in my little flat. One of the 3 things I always have in my fridge are eggs. This week I have brown eggs and white eggs. I also always have tofu in my fridge. This one's just plain. And another thing I always have in my fridge is some spread. This week it's hummus for me.
Hello Beryl, my name is Cassie. Recently have moved to South Carolina and this is my fridge. So starting with probably my favorite and fanciest is this duck fat. I like to use this to saute onions and garlic, especially garlic. I always burn it. Another thing, coconut milk. I use coconut milk in pretty much all of my cooking. I always end up with leftovers. I've probably got about 10 cans in my pantry. I always keep this in my fridge. I get milk cravings every now and then. This actually kind of tastes like buttermilk. It's super sour, but I don't know if it's weird. I always come by my fridge every now and then and just take a gulp from this. Everyone else thinks it's kind of disgusting, so maybe it's just a me thing.
Hi Beryl, hi everyone. My name is Marilyn and I live and was born in Belgium. One of the items that I use on a daily and never run out of is kombucha. I keep them in these glass bottles and I make my own kombucha myself. As you can see right here, you have my SCOBY hotel and 2 little kombuchas that are still fermenting. Another item I never run out of and keep buying again are these beetroot pickles. And the last item I always have in my fridge is soy sauce. I am obsessed with this brand of soy sauce that's made in the Netherlands. I use it to give some more flavor to stews, which is very non-traditional but makes the dish a lot more flavorful in my opinion.
Hi Beryl, my name is Chloe. I'm originally from Florida. This is Lumi. We live in New Hampshire and we're so excited to show you what's inside our fridge. All right, this is our fridge. 3 things that we always have in our fridge are sweet tea. We're from the South. This week it's peach sweet tea. One of the real perks of living here in New England is the amazing fresh dairy. So this is milk from the dairy down the road. And some type of variety or some types of varieties of Swedish pickled herring, which are delicious.
Hi YouTube, hi Beryl. I'm Johnny from northern Germany. So, on to my fridge. That's the beauty. And in there's a lot of good things. First thing, this here, bread. Dark German bread. I always have is some tofu. This is smoked basic tofu, this is plain one. It's never the star, but it's such an essential for anything that needs a protein really. Lettuce, romaine lettuce mostly.
Hi Beryl, hi everyone, I'm Debbie. I live in Grand Rapids, Michigan in the USA, and this is my refrigerator. 3 things that I always have in my refrigerator are sliced cheese. I always have homemade pickles. These are pickled red onions. And I always have some type of homemade jam. Always, always, always.
I'm from a small town near Munich in southern Germany. And I now live in Passau, which is right at the Austrian and Czech border. And I would like to show you my fridge today. One thing I always have is some kimchi, because I love to ferment things and it's delicious. The next thing I always have is some tofu. This one's with spinach. And the third thing I always have is my sourdough starters. I have 4 of them. So this is Ulla, and then we have Ferdinand, Lorenzo, he's from Italy, and Rüdiger. And they have names because they are my pets. I have to feed them from time to time. I have to give them something to do or they'll get mad.
Hi, I'm Io. I'm from Denmark and I currently live right outside of Copenhagen. So this is my fridge with all the obligatory photos and let's look inside. So the three things that I typically always have in my fridge is Laugenmar chili crisp. We also always have garlic and ginger. I count that as one thing. And then we always get this kind of cheese because it's really cheap and it's really good for putting in soups.
Okay, so hello everybody, I'm Coralie, I'm from Belgium and I'm currently living in Belgium, in Liège, in the French-speaking part. And let's see what's inside my fridge. I've got a little fridge, so it's always a little bit full. I always got in my fridge a big bag of coriander because I love the taste. It doesn't taste like soap at all for me, and I love Asian food, so coriander and Mexican food. I always also have a lot of cheese. I love cheese and dairy, so here is a little bit of feta. And I also always have some fresh drinks. This is my favorite, it's lime Pepsi Max. I love it. I drink like 1 can a day, but I try to limit myself to only 1. So you've seen my fridge. Let's see what's inside the Colombian fridge.
Hi Beryl, my name is Santiago. I'm from Colombia, but I'm currently living in Oslo, Norway.
So I live in Norway, but my partner is Swedish. So we have a multicultural fridge. The first thing I want to show you are arepas. Now, you can't really get arepas in Norway, but I brought them from Colombia and it's just a little bit I have from back home. Then, of course, we have food in a tube. Smoked reindeer meat in cream cheese. Oh, it's so good. Wine. And this one is from Austria. Thank you for coming to my fridge.
My name is Martine. I live in Lure, which is a small country town in the northeast of France. And today I'm going to show you my fridge. What we have these days is cream cheese. I couldn't do without for juice in the morning. My husband is more the smoothie type. I'm the juice type, so we each have our bottle. And then there's my favorite shelf. It's always super crowded. It's my sauce shelf. And I have some more here. We have the mustards here. Mustards are a must-have for French people. So I really would like to see what's inside an Indian fridge.
Hello everyone, my name is Rutuja and I'm currently staying in coastal region of Maharashtra, which is a state in India. So here is my fridge with a couple of fridge magnets. 3 items I always have in my fridge would be some dairy products. Here is some Amul butter and Amul processed cheese cubes. I really love this cheese. I have some ginger here. We like to have ginger tea in the morning, so I stock this up, and some fresh coriander. I like it fresh, so I buy it from the vegetable market every week and store it.
Hi Beryl, hi everyone. I'm Madhvi, I'm from New Delhi, India, and I now live in Berlin, Germany. Since I'm Indian, this is a very typical thing that you need in Indian cooking, ginger garlic paste, and I always have this on me if I'm lazy to chop it myself. Cucumbers. I'm obsessed with them. I have to eat it for breakfast, lunch, dinner, like all the time. And somehow I firmly believe that if I eat a cucumber, everything will be fine.
Hey there! Welcome to my fridge. I'm Shannon, an American living in France. Let's see what's going on inside. The 3 things that I always have in my fridge are sriracha. It's an absolute must. It's not easy to find this brand here in France, but when I do find it, I stock up. Some sort of pickled pepper. These are pickles that were grown in my mom's garden. Third thing I always have, some sort of kimchi.
Welcome to my fridge. Hi, my name is Stephen. I'm from Ireland originally. I now live in the Netherlands 22 years. 3 things I always have in my fridge. Kerrygold butter from Ireland. Some type of spicy sambal. This is like really, really spicy. Third thing I always have, always ice cold mineral water. Bonus, all of my cookbooks in all different languages.
So, for the 3 things we always have inside the fridge. The first one, just goat's yogurt. Little bit unusual, but my wife eats them really often and really likes them, so they're pretty much always at home and she becomes actually nervous if it's not there. Then the other thing that we always have in there, and it's not one thing, I would say it's just hot sauce. Since I found it in one of our Chinese stores, what we always have is a tub of doubanjiang. Goes really well into pasta and other things. So that's always in there.
For this one, be honest. What is the oldest item in your refrigerator? And if you dare, tell us the expiration date.
It's a little bit embarrassing, but this sauce expired 24th of October 2022.
Wasabi, the best buy date on it was May 31st, 2022.
August of 2023. So yeah, it's been some time, but it's still good, I believe.
A small tub of tamarind paste. It expired in 2016.
So here is a peanut butter jar that I have, which is already expired, but I like this jar and there is some peanut butter left in this, so I've kept it.
This one, mole poblano coloradito, that I bought in Mexico, Oaxaca in 2018. I didn't use this one, but I can make myself throw it away because it brings back so many memories from my time there.
It's a little mini jar of truffles. I just have not gotten around to use them.
I think it's probably one of these. And this is actually a apple chutney. One can only eat so much applesauce, you know?
Maybe the rose water.
Probably the rose water.
This cute little jar of Heinz ketchup. It's been here since I moved into this apartment, but it's in such a cute little jar I didn't want to throw it out, so back into the fridge he goes.
I think it'd be interesting to find out what are some items in your fridge that are representative of your culture, that everybody probably has.
I've got, of course, American cheese. Can't be an American without American cheese. Got our beer. Can't be a true American without beer.
Coffee creamer. I think most Americans have some sort of creamer or half and half in their fridge as well.
Classic things like ketchup, ranch, and probably also shredded cheese.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
I think everyone has some type of hot sauce in their refrigerator.
As an Indian, I feel the vegetable drawer is very important for every Indian refrigerator. Then the next important thing would be the spice drawer. I have so many spices here. My fridge is too small to store all of them.
So this is tamarind. It's also heavily used in a lot of Indian dishes.
Samosa chutney is culturally significant in northern India because it is really versatile and can be used with a lot of different recipes.
Most Germans have in their fridge is some type of alcohol, preferably beer.
Some spicy mustard, or medium spicy in that case.
One thing, water, sparkly water. Germans are crazy for sparkly water. The bread, base of most things, actually base of most German meals. Second thing goes with the bread. It's jams and jellies.
Mustard. So this is a mustard that's made in Ghent, here in Belgium. Pickles. The most common pickles used are the little cucumber pickles. And the last thing I think every Belgian person has in their fridge is some beers.
A lot of Belgian people have got in their fridge kinds of syrup that we put in water. A lot of sauces. But I've got also cocktail, I've got Brazil, my favorites. Barbecue, I've got the truffle sauce, I've got the black pepper sauce. I'm Belgian, so of course we drink beer.
Mustard. Dijon mustard is the French sauce. Another product you find in every fridge in France, it's cornichon. Cornichon is almost the only pickle you will find in France. Then we have the cheese shelf.
Cheese. Gotta have the cheese. Another thing that you'll find in French homes is mustard. I'm sure you will always find some type of jam or confiture.
Some kind of jam. A tube of tomato paste. Some kind of cheese in their fridge.
Onion, this is a shallot onion, I believe. Hot dogs, sausages, these are made from chicken breasts. And obviously pickles, these are very popular pickles.
So this is a very stinky cheese. It's like what we call skæreost. And this is pickled beets. Leverpostej. And if you ever walk into a kindergarten or like a primary school in Denmark, the smell of this is there. And it's so nostalgic for so many people in Denmark. It's really funny.
Mexicans will always have nopales in their fridge.
Are there any items that you keep in your fridge that are definitely not edible? I know I have a couple.
That oil.
Aloe.
Aloe. It's aloe. And it's not edible, but we do keep it in our fridge.
Batteries. I don't know exactly why, but my dad always said it makes them last longer if they're kept in the fridge.
Soldering paste. That actually keeps a quite bit longer if it's in the fridge.
I recently put my nail polish in it. I bet it lasts longer, I don't know. It's an experiment.
Glue. Maybe you'd call it super glue, I don't know. And you have to keep it in the fridge.
Yeah, I have a sheet mask in here and some eye patches or eye masks. And I like to keep them in here so they're refreshing when I take them out and use them.
I thought this episode was so fun. I loved getting a peek inside your lives just a little bit. If you like episodes like this, I have 2 more community episodes. One where we all have breakfast together and one where we spend a night in together. I will be back next week, however, with more food content, so I will see you then.